Hi Sam. I'm really excited about today's word. It's
echt,
Hey Alex. What does
echt,
mean?
echt,
means real or genuine in English. It's commonly used to describe something that is authentic. Just be careful, it's not a false friend like some other words. For example,
echt,
doesn't mean easy like you might think.
That's interesting. So it's all about authenticity. How do you use
echt,
in a sentence?
Good question. As an adjective, it can be used like this.
das ist ein echtes Problem.
Which means that is a real problem. The article for
Problem. Das,
and in plural, it becomes.
die Probleme.
So remember, it's neuter.
And what about the past tense? How does that work?
Well, since
Echt,
is an adjective, it doesn't have a past tense. But if we talk about something real in the past, we can use verbs with it. For example, in the past tense, you might say,
das war ein echtes Erlebnis.
meaning that was a real experience.
How about the perfect? How would I say that?
You would use a verb with it. For instance, you could say,
Ich habe ein echtes Bild gesehen.
which means I saw a real picture. Here
Gesehen,
is the past participle of,
sehen.
which means to see.
Got it. What about the imperative? Can I use
echt,
in commands?
The word
Echt,
itself isn't used in commands, but you could say,
sei echt.
which means be genuine.
That's a great example. Where does the word
echt,
come from?
It originates from the Old High German word,
Echt.
which also meant genuine. It has stayed quite consistent in meaning throughout history.
That's fascinating. It sounds like it has a long history.
Yes, it does. Interestingly, the concept of authenticity has always been important in German culture.
Can we break down the word
echt,
a bit more?
Sure. The word doesn't really have a prefix or suffix, it's a standalone word. But we can think of it as representing authenticity on its own.
That makes sense. Are there similar words I should know?
Absolutely. 4 words with similar meanings, consider.
Echtzeit,
Which means real time, or
Echtleben.
meaning real life. They both start with
Echt.
That's cool. What about words with the same suffix?
Well, since
echt,
is an adjective, there aren't many suffix-based examples. However, we can look at words like
echt Gold,
meaning real gold, or
echt Leder,
which means genuine leather.
I see. Are there any common phrases or collocations with
echt,
Yes, there are. You often hear phrases like
echt nett,
meaning really nice,
echt teuer,
meaning really expensive, and
echt schwierig,
meaning really difficult.
those are useful. Are there any words that are commonly confused with
echt,
Yes. Many people confuse
echt,
with,
leicht,
which means easy. They sound similar but have very different meanings.
Thank you for that tip. Can you give me some situations where I might use
echt,
Certainly. Imagine you're at work and someone shows you a project. You might say,
das ist echt gut gemacht.
meaning that is really well done.
Let me try.
das ist echt schlecht gemacht.
Be careful. That means that is really poorly done. Instead, you could say,
Das ist echt gut gemacht.
Got it. What's another situation?
when you're shopping, you might ask,
Ist das echt?
meaning is that real?
Ist das leicht?
Remember, that means is that easy? The correct word here is
Echt.
Okay. What about another example?
at a restaurant, you might say,
Ich hätte gerne ein echtes deutsches Bier.
which means I would like a real German beer.
Ich hätte gerne ein leichtes Bier.
That's I would like an easy beer, which doesn't make sense. Try using
Echt.
again.
Ich hätte gerne ein echtes Bier.
Yes, perfect.
I'm curious about the gender hint for
Problem.
The neuter gender can often be recognized by the
Ment.
ending. A good mnemonic is to picture a child holding a real problem, like a balloon, and saying, "It's mine."
That's a good image.
And remember,
Problem.
What are some typical collocations again?
think of
Echt Freund.
for true friend, or
Echtzeit.
meaning real time.
I see how they fit together.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Echt.
mean?
It means real or genuine.
Correct. What's the article for?
Problem.
It's
Das.
Yes. Can you give me the past tense example with?
Echt.
Das war ein echtes Erlebnis.
Exactly. What's a situation where you'd use
Echt.
At a restaurant, I'd say.
Ich hätte gerne ein echtes Bier.
Great job. Last question: what's a word that people confuse with?
Echt.
Leicht.
Awesome, Sam. You really grasped today's lesson. Remember, being
Echt.
is all about authenticity and being true to yourself.
Thanks, Alex. I feel more confident now.
You're welcome. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using
Echt.
like a pro.